So my thing is, if I have to judge her, if she could judge this man's car, I have to judge her, right? And I'm not judging her to pick on her. I'm just saying, look at her size. And saying looking at somebody's size is not picking on somebody. If I was to pick on her, it's call her all types of names, but I'm not doing that. I'm basically saying, look at her size. You telling me that this woman, you believe that she's healthy and she shouldn't lose weight. That's what y'all saying? Y'all saying that she shouldn't lose no weight? She should just be like this? Again, we don't want to hold nobody accountable for their own actions, but we want to blame the guy, the Lyft driver, but we don't want to say to her, well, maybe you should lose a little bit of weight. All right, man. Torture Talk After Hours. Back at it again with another one. All right, so this one comes from Urban Politicians. Make sure you subscribe to him. Yeah, so we're going to check in. This episode is about some female who was denied by a Lyft driver because of her weight size. So let's get into it.
The Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank Damas, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dubnak is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
I'm afraid to watch the rest of this video because I might just laugh all the way through it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, let me get serious. Oh man.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she
Bro,
was just
come
trying to get
on.
to a
Nah,
Detroit line.
bro. Bro. Y'all not gonna do this to me, bro. Y'all not gonna have me out here talking as if I have a hate for oversized or heavy set people, bro, because I don't. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. I'm gonna keep it real. And I know y'all gonna hate it, but this is Torture Talk After Hours. You gotta lose some weight. I know a lot of y'all hate to hear it. But you gotta lose some weight. There's no way in the world that you can't tell me that you're healthy. You can't. There's no way you can tell me that you're healthy. I don't care what nobody say. You gotta lose some weight. You have to. You shouldn't be walking around like that. I'ma say it. I know a lot of y'all hate, he's not gonna say it. I'ma say it. You shouldn't be walking around like that. You shouldn't be. You gotta lose some weight. There's no way in the world you're gonna tell me that you don't understand why somebody wouldn't want you in their car. Like, let's be serious here. You all of 400 pounds. All of 400 pounds. And I know a lot of y'all hate to hear this, but I gotta say it because a lot of y'all are afraid to say it. I'm gonna say it. You definitely should lose some weight. 100%.
Watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said
Bro, come on, bro. Y'all can't be serious. You can't be serious saying that this man who drives for a living, obviously, this is what kills me about people in this entitlement. Like, everybody's feeling sorry for her, but they ain't feeling sorry for the man, Carr, who he needs as his livelihood. Let's just say, for example, he's protecting his asset, right? Let's say, for example, this man let her in the car and she sat on one side of his car and broke his suspension on his car. The suspensions or whatever you want to call it. Broke that side of it, right? Because you got to understand, she weighs more. She looked like she weighs more than two people, right? Now, if he's saying he's complaining about his tires, most likely he ain't complaining about his tires. He's complaining about the suspension in his car, the hydraulics or whatever you want to call it. I don't know the proper term, but we know what we're talking about, right? We can't get technical with this because some of y'all will say, well, the springs, it's like this, and the springs, they can hold over 2,000 pounds. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If the man don't want the woman in his car because she's too big, or he feels as though that she might mess his car up, then y'all shouldn't be mad at that. You shouldn't be mad at that. And on top of that, there's no way in the world anybody should be mad at this, because guess what? There are Uber XLs. Bigger Ubers. That's what they make them for. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I drove for Uber and Lyft for a while. You know what I mean? I know all about it. Trust me when I tell you. This is what makes me mad about people like her, right? They won't care about your car. They don't care about the car. Now, if the man said, hey, listen, I think respectfully, I think you should order a bigger ride, and you know that you are a bigger person, you should say, you know what? I am a big person. I'm a big person. Maybe I should order a bigger ride. But see, y'all don't want to hold people accountable. Y'all just want to just go along with it because that's what y'all want to do. We want to just go along with it, and that's it. But nobody wants to hold anybody accountable. You can't be mad at the man because it's his car. He don't have to let her in the car. But he did give her an option and say, hey, you should order a bigger ride. It's not him being disrespectful, but when are we going to take accountability and say, well, you know, maybe you're a little bit too big to be in this small car. Well, I've been in cars like this before. Well, that doesn't mean anything because maybe they felt sorry for you and let you in. He's like, nah, you can't get in my car. You got to order a bigger one. They have Uber XL. They have Lyft XL. They have all of these ones that's big for oversized people or a bunch of people. But they be slick. Because some of these people, what they'll do is they'll come to the car, they'll order for one person, and then they'll bring 6 people to the car. And then 6 people in your car off of one ride, one $4 ride, they got 6 people in your car. That's what they do all the time. Trust me when I tell you.
His tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order an Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
She a rapper? Yo, what is going on here? Oh my God, bro. What is going on here, bro? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? She's a rapper? Dink Damas? Dink Damas. Bro. I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe this, bro. I'm flabbergasted, bro. I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car.
Get the
I don't want to have
bro,
Christians
stop,
in my
bro. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro. Y'all gotta cut this shit out, bro. Y'all gotta cut this shit out, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you. White people, y'all need to cut this race baiting shit out, bro. Cut it the fuck out, bro. Oh my God, cut it the fuck out. There's no difference between you rolling up. She's black, nigga. What are you talking about? She's already black. It ain't like she's a different fucking ethnicity. She's already black, nigga. And we don't know if the man was black. The man could have been black. We don't know who he was. But cut it the fuck out with this whole race shit, bro. Oh my God, it's disgusting to see how y'all try to use this as a fucking talking point now. Stop using my skin color as a talking point, bro. Stop doing that shit. Y'all doing this shit and y'all doing it and it's pathetic, man. It's fucking pathetic. She's overweight. The man don't want her in a car. That's it, bro. You can say, oh, it's protected in Michigan law, whatever. But she had an option where it ain't like she was out of options. She can order a bigger fucking car, bro. Like, oh my God.
car, Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, it's not.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see, like, what we go through as bigger people, you know?
Bro, cut it. Yo, cut it the fuck out. Oh my God, bro. Listen, bro. Let me explain something to y'all. Right? Everybody has options. I wish people stop doing this. Everybody has options. If you are a bigger person, they have bigger cars and bigger trucks for you to get in. If you are on an airplane, you have to pay for 2 seats because you, and let's be clear, you decided to be big, not nobody else. If you want to be big and you okay and you comfortable with it, you have to, it's things that come along with it. And then, I don't want to say consequences, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You can't be mad at an Uber driver or a Lyft driver who don't want you in their car because they feel like you might do something to their car. I don't understand why that's a big deal. You're basically saying that he has to drive you around in his car when it's his car. And my thing is, why don't you have your own car? Where's your car at? Why don't you have your own car? Why does it gotta be everybody gotta do something for y'all? Where's your car at? I don't understand it.
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's west side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And because these Lyft drivers, they're their own personal rides, I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying, but when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit and.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. We outside right now. H-Town, Texas. We in the streets with it. But we had to come tap in real time on this story that's going up and down my timeline with Dank DeMoss, supposedly out of the Detroit area. She rapping everything like that, but she is not going viral for the music. She's going viral for the lawsuit. And I had the links in the description where you can watch that clip in the beginning in full on Fox, and for some write-ups if you need more details on it. I don't know exactly what the lawsuit amount is. They said multi-millions against Lyft, but I want to get one thing straight and clear, bro. Don't associate this as the same thing as her lawyer said. This is like discriminating against somebody because of their race or their religion or anything like that. No, bro. We not finna slide that up under that concept because this is a different scenario, different situation.
That's 100% facts, bro. 100% facts. Why are you trying to slide race in this shit, bro? She's a big woman and he didn't want her in the car. It has nothing to do with race, bro. Oh, this is like denying somebody to ride because they're black. But she's black, and he did deny her to ride because she's black, dog. Why would you even say that? That's stupid.
And a different circumstance. She's overweight, dog. Now, she done got to that point, and I'm not saying it's easy to live like that. I'm not saying it's easy to adjust and get healthy in the sense of losing the weight, but what we can't do is cripple a lot of people. Dog has a car, a transportation he pays for, that he's working for, that Lyft is not gonna cover, that nobody else is gonna cover. If he looks at something as, hey bro, this is unsafe, it can damage my car because of her weight, then that's just what that is, dog. And this is, I put this along the lines of somebody being super duper overweight and they gotta buy 2 seats, bro. It happens. But see, the thing is, certain people don't accept it. I know people that's overweight. I grew up with people overweight. Hey, they live how they live. They do what they do. I ain't never talking down on them or looking down on them or treating them bad because they overweight. But you know, for certain things, you got to adjust. Just like they not gonna sell certain clothes in your size. Just like if...
Yo, he's spitting facts right now. He's spitting the 100% facts right now. He ain't saying no lies right now. Everything he's saying is 100% facts. They don't say, so what are you going to do? You going to sue the clothing lines too? Because they don't make clothes your size? What are you going to do? You going to sue everybody? Any and everybody that doesn't appease your size? Is this what you're going to do? Instead of you saying, you know what? Maybe I should lose a little bit of weight. Maybe I should try that. But again, we live in a society where people are not held accountable for their actions and they think they could just do whatever they want and say whatever they want and no one will check them on it. Nobody's going to check Dank DeMoss on this. No one. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
You go out here and you buying a plane ticket, if you know you too big to fit in 1 seat on the plane, then you just gotta accept you gotta buy 2. You can't be like, oh man, I gotta get the lawsuit. Nah, if dog got a small car and he feel like, well, hey bro, she ain't gonna fit in my whip, hey, you gonna have to get something bigger. This car ain't really just big enough to have you in the back seat like that. You gotta go up to the Uber XL or the SUV. It just is what it is, bro. And for her to make it seem like, nah, we gotta keep the race out of that. That's something completely different. Live the way the technicalities working or however they working, but we do as a whole, including me. Let me make y'all all the way 1,000% about this. We all who eat unhealthy at times, don't get enough sleep, don't get enough exercise, our diet, the amount of portions that we eat at the table, we got to adjust that. We got to work on that as a society, especially in the black community. Somebody has to tell her, hey, fam, you were unhealthy. This is your fault. You have gotten to this point and let it get this bad. Nobody else's. You can't expect people to accommodate you and fall down to your needs because of what you have done and gotten over.
Let's be clear here, man. Look, I'm not picking on nobody. I'm not saying nothing disrespectful. I'm not saying anything that anybody could say I'm wrong for. But look at her size. Can you really tell me that this woman is healthy and she's okay? Let's be clear here, because basically I have to judge her the same way she judged the Lyft driver's car. I have to do the same thing. She said that, oh, I should be able to get in this car because this happened. People jump. I got in a car this size before. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if I have to judge her, if she could judge this man's car, I have to judge her, right? And I'm not judging her to pick on her. I'm just saying, look at her size. And saying looking at somebody's size is not picking on somebody. If I was to pick on her, I'd call her all types of names, but I'm not doing that. I'm basically saying, look at her size. You telling me that this woman, you believe that she's healthy and she shouldn't lose weight. That's what y'all saying? Y'all saying that she shouldn't lose no weight. She should just be like this. Again, we don't want to hold nobody accountable for their own actions, but we want to blame the guy, the Lyft driver, but we don't want to say to her, well, maybe you should lose a little bit. Try to lose some weight. Because I'm going to be honest with you, this isn't healthy. This isn't what you're supposed to look like. You don't supposed to be big. We humans don't supposed to be fat, bro. I don't know if y'all know this, but we don't supposed to be fat, bro. We don't supposed to be overweight and obese. They might try to make it fashionable or make it so where it's cool to be that way. But this is the reason why most of us, especially in the black community, we die of diabetes, we die of overweight, what they call that, high blood pressure, all types of diseases. This is why we die, because we eat unhealthy and we're overweight and we eat so much sugar. It's crazy, but no one wants to talk about that part. Everybody wants to blame the guy, but not say, well, maybe we need to change our diet in the black community instead of embracing this type of plus triple size people. Not to say you don't supposed to love them. Obviously, that's your family. You're going to love them. But you got to check them. You got to check them. Come on, man. Stop with the goofy shit.
Wait, that's just what that is, bro. That's not how society works. It's same thing with anything anybody is going through. I'm not going to put nobody down and say that, oh, I can't understand what you're going through and your pain and dismiss your emotional distress. That's not what this is. I'm not telling you not to have feelings. I'm not telling you how to deal with it in your day-to-day process. But what I am telling you is you can't force everybody else to have to accommodate you because of your circumstances and your body and everything like that. And that's just what that is. I just can't get with this. This is a personal situation. And if the community that is a little overweight want to get behind it, y'all can, but don't make this like the same thing that it would be with race. She got to get healthy. We all got to get healthy. I got to get healthier. I got to start eating better as well. More exercise, more eating smaller portions, eating some healthy foods and staying away from that table, man. Let's call it for what it is. We got to stop being weak in society and trying to get everybody to get riled up and get behind something that makes entirely no sense. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000.
All right, man. Look, man. I'll be honest with y'all, man. I know a lot of y'all gonna be mad about that, but it is what it is. Somebody gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta do it, Kendrick say. Somebody gotta do it. Like for real, because I'm telling y'all now, if y'all okay with this type of behavior when it comes to people being overweight, then y'all are not good for society as well, especially when it comes to the black community. Ain't no way in the world y'all gonna sit here and tell me that Dank Damas, who weighs probably 400 pounds or somewhere around there, she's okay and y'all okay with her being like that size. Whatever. Now, the guy, that's his prerogative. If that's his way to work, that's his car. I don't care if you said you got in cars that size. That doesn't mean because they did it doesn't mean that he has to do it. He don't have to do that. He don't have to let you in his car. He don't. And if there's a law that says that you supposed to accommodate somebody, then guess what? That law should also say, that if something happens to the car because of your weight size, then you should be responsible to pay for it, or the state should pay for that. Y'all don't care. Like, listen, I was a Lyft and Uber driver for a while, right? I did it. I used to love it. I used to love talking to people and everything. I'm telling you. What makes me mad, what made me mad is people don't care about your stuff. They only care about themselves. They don't care about your stuff. They'll get in your car. They'll throw stuff everywhere. They'll leave trash in your car. They don't even care. They'll even tell you, hey, can you take me to my cousin's house? And then you take him. I'll give you a tip if you do. Yo, they're so disrespectful with your stuff because it's not theirs. You know how it goes. When people go to somebody else's house and they pee all over the toilet seat. And you're like, yo, who peed all over the toilet seat? Oh, that was such and such. He left already. Because they don't care. It's not their stuff. That's how it is when it comes to Lyft and Uber. People get in your car. They don't care. Some of them get in there. They be stink. They don't take showers. You know what I'm saying? They'll come in your car. Some people come in there. They just got off work. So I don't blame them. They just got off work. Obviously, you're going to smell like whatever if you work in a restaurant or whatever. So I don't blame them. But it's people where you pick up in the morning, they go right to the liquor store. Yo, I'm just saying, bro. I'm saying. I can't sit here and tell you that Dink Damas is correct in what she did. That is not right, bro. It's not right. She's wrong. If she knows she's big, and she knows she's big because she even said it herself. She know. So if she knows she's big, then she should be ordered. She should have more respect. I hate to say this, but it's the truth. She should have more respect for people's stuff and say, you know what? I'm a big girl. I'm not going to get in that small car. Why would I want to get in that small car anyway, be all like this anyway? Why would I want to do that? You know why? I'm going to tell y'all exactly why she don't want to get an Uber XL. Because it costs more. That's why. Because it costs more. She don't want to spend the fucking money. That's what it is. It's probably like $2 more. And she don't want to spend the money. That's why she want to get in a smaller car. Because a regular Uber and a regular Lyft is cheap. So if she was going around the corner, it'd be like $3.50 for, at least for the guys who's making it. But for her, it might be like $7. But if she get an XL, it might be $14. And she's like, hell no, I ain't paying no $14. Hell no. I ain't paying no $14. You crazy? 14? No. I'll just get this small joint. But that's what they do. A lot of people, they'll be like, it'd be 5 of them, and they'll say, well, I'll just get this small car. And it's 5 people off of one ride. That's all I'm saying, bro. So, thank y'all for joining me, man. That was a good one. So, I had to say what I had to say. Hey, man. Love y'all. See y'all. Peace. Good night.